Hello, Texas Value supporters and great people of Texas. You may have seen the really good news recently that a Texas doctor surrendered her license following her being sued because she was breaking the law. She was performing sex change operations on kids. We are very excited about this news because our laws in Texas are working like they're supposed to. SB 14, the no ban on child gender modification procedures, is working in its effect. You may remember, even after it was signed into law, many doctors said they were leaving the state of Texas because of this new law. The infamous Dr. Jimena Lopez, who actually testified at the Capitol in 2021 about how she gave bilateral mastectomies to girls as young as 14, she immediately left the state as soon as that law was signed. Unfortunately, we found out even after the law was signed that there may be instances of doctors still trying to prescribe cross-sex hormones, puberty blockers, and even cutting off healthy body parts, even with this law in place. But this is what the law is supposed to do. We're supposed to find out who's following the law, who's keeping it, and make sure that children are protected. So this doctor, Dr. Mary Lau, was actually sued by the Texas Attorney General recently, and she finally gave it up. She's surrendering her license, she's leaving the state of Texas, and now we can make sure that kids are protected from these harmful sex change operations. It's very important because this law is very important in our state to make sure that we're protecting kids. Kids should not be lied to. They should not be sold the lie that there's something wrong with their God-given body and image, and they should be able to grow up in that freedom of accepting themselves. We always believe that if a child is experiencing these feelings, they should always turn to counseling and of course realize that they're perfect just the way that God made them. There have been so many people speaking on this issue like Chloe Cole and others who prove that if you allow children to grow up, then they will desist these feelings. But at the very least, we should not be changing their bodies chemically or medically because it is very important to make sure that they keep all of their healthy body parts, all of their healthy body functions in order to grow up to great adults who appreciate their God-given bodies. So we're very happy for this law. We're very happy that it's doing what it's supposed to do, that these doctors who want to harm children are leaving the state, and that we can make sure in the state of Texas that faith, family, and freedom thrive.